So guys, today I want to make a video on the top 5 quality of life changes that GS needs. Now these top 5, I want to say, is not really in any type of particular order. These are just 5 things that I've came up with after playing the game, a lot and seeing everything that the game has to offer. I think this stuff will definitely help out a ton. So if you guys do enjoy this video, if you guys have any quality of life changes that you would like to see in the game, definitely let me know down in the comment section below, and let's see if maybe some of these will come to the game at some point. So I think the first thing that needs to be touched on instantly, bro, I'm talking about, this is the biggest thing that I know a lot of people talk about, even myself, because it is very annoying and I wish that we could do more, and that is increase the amount of enhancement materials or units that we can use at one time when leveling up other units. Being only at 5 doesn't hurt too bad, I guess, if you're doing stuff like chickens and stuff like that. Doing chickens and leveling up units like that isn't too much of a nuisance, but doing Tasmons and doing it definitely is, because units take a lot of Tasmons. And even once you awaken some units, they take a lot of XP too. So I definitely would like this either to up it to 10, possibly even 20, or make it to where how it is in other games where there's not even a cap on it. You just can literally put in as much as you want on a unit, and if you go over it, it's your own fault. I feel like this would just help out a lot because, it just help you get back into the game. It wouldn't be like, oh man, I'm sitting here enhancing this unit for like 5 minutes straight, I can't play the game or whatever. It would just help you get back into the action a lot quicker. Next is boss details needs to be touched on heavily. And what I mean by this, I don't mean like how you can just go into a giant boss, you click the hint section, and it's like, oh, here's some stuff that will help you out. I feel like they need to heavily touch on this and make it to where we can see everything the boss can do. We can see the amount of HP the boss has, the amount of defense, amount of attack, what the boss will do like skill-wise, what's the boss arts do, what race is the boss, is the boss a demon, is it a beast, is it a god, type of stuff like that. It definitely is kind of something that's like, that really should be in the game, and it's not, because I feel like that's very, very vital to formulating strategies to beat certain bosses. Instead of having other people in the community have to literally do the fight over and over and over again, or have to go into the files of the game just to figure out everything the boss does. This is like such a simple thing that I feel like every game that has bosses, hard content, anything like that, should have. You should be able to look at and know exactly what the boss does, if the boss has any passive, what type of debuffs he's gonna apply, and all that kind of stuff. It's very weird that's not in the game. It's like, come on, bruh, we could use that. Next is the Adventurers Guild. Now the Adventurers Guild is decent whenever you're first starting out. You get some Tasmon keys and stuff like that. Easily some stuff that will help you out in the beginning. But the later on, once you get to end game, the Adventurers Guild is literally useless. I would like to see a complete overhaul of the Adventurers Guild that actually gives you useful stuff for, in-game players. Like maybe it could give you flux drops, maybe a crystal or something, something like that, because currently just it giving you Tasmon keys and metal chicken keys isn't something that is going to benefit you a lot at in-game, because you're already overflowing with those type of keys and stuff. So it'd be cool too if we even had like unique missions, like let's say for example, if you guys remember in Destiny 1, after you completed like certain bounties or quests for the bounty bot, I forgot his name, you could have a chance to get an exotic quest line. Well, that was in year 1 of Destiny 1, but you could have a chance to get an exotic quest line, and that exotic quest line would lead you on to, of course, get an exotic weapon. It'd be cool if they had something like that with the Adventurers Guild if they ever revamped it, where you could get a unique, or let's say like a top of the line bounty or quest that you could do, and it would give you like a ton of rewards, or it would maybe give you a rainbow gem or something like that. Definitely being able to rework the Adventurers Guild is something that would make, I would feel like, everyone happy, and just give them more stuff to do, because that's the main thing that people want in GS. They just want more stuff to do. Now the next thing is in-game character inspection, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. Whenever you hold down a unit currently in game, it pops up the true art and the normal art and the skill of that unit. I would like to see that completely overhauled and show so much more that the unit is doing. Like for example, if you're using Thetis, let me be able to bring up his screen and be like, oh, his barrier has 30k left on it, or it has 20k HP left on it. How much is his defense currently? Is it getting buffed? How much is his attack currently, because I'm using an attack buffer? How much is his HP getting buffed? Stuff like that. That's definitely not in the game. It's kind of just very up in the air, because especially whenever you're using taunt tanks, it's very crucial to know how much barrier you have left. And you'd be like, oh, that wouldn't work in co-op. Yeah, it would. I mean, you would literally just hold on to the unit, and then the game would still go. It's not like the game's gonna stop or anything, and you would just see how much stats or how much a barrier has left on Thetis. That could be very crucial in certain content, and it will help out a ton, because just putting the buff icon on a unit, it's like portrait, and it's being like that isn't the best, because you may not know exactly what that buff is doing. You know what I mean? Or if you have a debuff on you may not know what that debuff does. So it goes back to the boss thing, where if you don't know what the boss does, then how do you know how to counter it? And then last but not least, bro, can we please, for the love of God, get a delete all in the friend request section, bro? Sometimes people try to send me friend requests and I can't accept them because literally my friend request and my friends list will be full and I have to go through and delete everyone, or I have to go through and delete people that I play with on a daily basis on my friends list just to add people, bro. Can we please add a delete all or reject all friend request option, bro? Literally, the game's been out for 2 years and the game still doesn't have this. What? So guys, that is the top 5 quality of life changes that I want to see come to GS. Tell me down below if you think that any of these should come, if you feel like that a lot of these should be in the game by default. And of course, down in the comment section, please tell me what you think this should be coming to the game, or what quality of life changes you would like to see. I feel like a lot of this stuff is missing and it really shouldn't be, because on a game design level, it's like this should be in the game. Thank you all for coming out. It's been your boy OP. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more Grand Simmers content on the channel. We may be live streaming later today, we may not. We probably live stream tomorrow. How I'm usually doing it now is that I upload a video and then the next day I usually live stream 7 Deadly Sins, upload a video, live stream 7 Deadly Sins, upload a video, live stream SDS. That's how I've been doing, so we're gonna see if we can keep that up and see if I enjoy that schedule for a little bit. And it seems like a lot of you guys are enjoying the streams a lot too, so I'll try to keep it coming. And one last thing, you guys already know, don't forget to drink water.